Hi students, here you have geography class. Here you have your first lesson in geography, that is resources. Are you familiar with the term resources? Or anyone, did you hear the word resources? Okay, resources, what it is? What is the definition? Resource means any commodity that has the power to satisfy human wants or our wants. Resource means any commodity which has the power to satisfy human needs. We all are know, or your surroundings, we know different goods or different commodities are available in our surroundings. In our surroundings, we can see desks have, benches have, or you are using different pens, pencils, vegetables. All these comes types of commodity have some kind of value. So we can call these type of commodities have resources. Some of the commodities have economic value. Some of them have doesn't. For example, metals. Metal have economic value because the metal is used for the construction purpose. Value, the word value means worth or മൂല്യം. അതായത് ഒരു കമ്മോഡിറ്റിന്റെ മൂല്യം. That's we refers the term value. In your first introduction part, you have resources and value. And the major content of the first lesson in your textbook, in this chapter resources, we are going to deal with the different types of resources. Here we are going to deal with first topic or first term, that is natural resources. I am repeating, resource means any commodity which are satisfy our wants or human wants. So very good example, for you are using pen. This pen you are using writing, so it has some value. And the term we are going to deal with natural resources. What is natural resources? Natural resources means the resources which are drawn from nature without any human interferences, or the resources which are easily drawn from nature. We can call it is natural resources. Any example? Can you say that? Water is a natural resource. Forest, different resources are available in our surroundings. Here, that's natural resources. These resources are classified into different groups or different terms. The natural resources are classified on the basis of their level of development, the stock. I am repeating, the natural resources are classified into different groups on the basis of their level of development, on the basis of their origin, on the basis of stock. One by one we are going to deal with what are the different classification of natural resources. Yes, different classification of resources or different classification of natural resources. On the basis of first classification, on the basis of level of development, natural resources, it can be divided into two types. The first one, potential resources, and second one, actual resources. Potential resources. What is potential resources? Potential resources means the resources whose entire quantity may not be known. We know that different types of resources are available there, but how much quantity doesn't know in this category. Potential resources, it can be used in future, but we need adequate level of technology. Potential resources, I am repeating, potential resources whose entire quantity may not be known. അതായത് എത്രമാത്രം റിസോഴ്സസ് അവൈലബിൾ ആണെന്ന് അറിയില്ല. And the second category, that is actual resources. Actual resources means the entire quantity of the resources are clearly known, and how much quantity of these resources are available in our earth or surroundings, that clearly known under this category. And these are the first classification. And second classification, the natural resources, it can be divided into on the basis of origin. First one, biotic resources, and second one, abiotic resources. Biotic resources, biotic means it has life. Abiotic means no life. Biotic means jeevan ulladu. The resources which has life, that we can call it biotic resources. Example, animals, plants, all are comes under this category. And second category, that is abiotic resources. Abiotic resources means the resources doesn't have life. That's a desk, bench, etc. And the third classification, on the basis of use, resources can be divided into renewable resources and non-renewable resources. Renewable resources means the resources, it can be renewed or reproduced. Renewed or reproduced means we can make the resources. And second category, non-renewable means the resources, it can be reproduced. Once it doesn't mean reproduced means we cannot make the resources quickly. We cannot create, or we cannot reproduce these resources quickly, and it takes millions of years. When the resources are once get it exhausted, it takes millions of years to reproduced. അതായത് നോൺ റിന്യൂവബിൾ റിസോഴ്സസ് ഒരു തവണ കംപ്ലീറ്റ് എക്സോസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുക, കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ഫിനിഷ്ഡ് ആയാൽ വി കനോട്ട് റീപ്രൊഡ്യൂസ്ഡ് ഇറ്റ്. ഫോർ എക്സാമ്പിൾ പെട്രോളിയം, fossil fuels, etc. comes under this category. And next classification, ubiquitous resources and localized resources. Ubiquitous resources means the resources that are found in everywhere. That, for example, water, air we breathe, that can be found in everywhere. And localized resources means the resources which can be seen on some particular area or some particular region, that is localized resources. These are the major classification of natural resources.